Ready? It's morphin' time!
Dragon Sword!
Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah!
We're back! We're ready to morph into action! It's morphin' time! Gold Ranger power!
Hey guys, welcome to my Power Rangers Legacy Wars review. So this is going to be, I wouldn't say long, but it's going to be going into as much detail as possible regarding this game and regarding the gameplay and everything about the game. So let's start with the gameplay itself. The gameplay is not your standard type of gameplay like you would play on Marvel Champions or like other types of fighting games where you tap on the screen to win. In this game, you have to tap out of 3 different types of cards, and it's kind of like playing a game of tic-tac-toe, but it's a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more about who does what first. So it's a little bit it's kind of its own thing is the best way to describe this game. And I usually don't do I do review game. I don't really review games about like phone games, but this one I had to because we've been doing Power Rangers stuff lately and I've been playing it on my channel recently, so I figured why not, let's just review this. So one thing I will say is I was a little disappointed with the fact that there was no story. It seemed like there was a perfect opportunity here to do a story, but there was no story. So I was kind of irritated with that, and I kind of wish there was a story. I wish that they, they did it, because they have an AI, like they have a training AI, because that's how you start the game. You train with an AI, and I don't know, they could have done it. Maybe they'll do it in the future, but I think it's not likely. But no story was a real disappointment. I was hoping for a story, and that really got on my nerves, because I really wanted them to do it. I mean, they even like had like a little background story about why the game is, what's the point of what's going on in the game. And honestly, I think people wouldn't have cared because of the fact that it doesn't matter because there's no story. So it's like there's nothing to back that up. So I don't think it was necessary to even include a background story involved in this. So that was a wasted opportunity. This is the game. This one is basically the beta. It's a little weird because I'm doing this on my phone, and this is a new engine I'm using. So this is gonna be a little bit of an experience. I'm still getting used to like well, first of all, it's like I gotta hold it up and like talk to y'all, and I have to like show you. So we'll see. This is a little bit new, especially the fact that I'm on the mic and stuff, but let's give this a try. So hello here, welcome to Legacy Wars. Zordon has instructed me to teach you how to fight like a real Power Ranger. Cool. Before we get to the punching, you need to learn dash to move around the stage. Alright. Use dashes to create distance between you and the opponent. Swipe forward or back to dash. You can even sidestep projectiles while dashing. Well, this is cool, it's pretty basic. A little bit of lag there, but alright. Good here, you are on your way to become worthy of the suit. Ooh, cool. Each attack requires the power shown on the icon. If you're out of power, you can't attack. It regenerates. Okay, let's check this out. So, I want to say this right now. I don't know how I feel about this tapping fighting. It's kind of weird. Shit. Is there anything I could have done to that?
Oh, yeah. Okay. It kind of feels cool, and it's kind of weird, but... You essentially just tap. All you do is swipe forward, swipe back, tap. Once. So, you know, it's kind of new and weird.
The graphics. You ain't never seen graphics like this except on Assassin's Creed Identity. Okay, like, these graphics are actually pretty decent, pretty good. I enjoy looking at the game. The game is a beauty to look at. It looked really nice. It looked really smooth. I will get to the smooth and frame rates later, but it looks smooth. It looks great. The graphics look incredible. So now that we talked about gameplay, and let's talk about the Rangers themselves. You know, the whole reason why we like Power Rangers so much is for the Rangers. So there are 3 types of Rangers. There is an attacker, there is a balanced one, and then there is a defender. Now, attackers are more of the quicker types of people, types of Rangers who you use. And then you have balanced. Your balanced ones are basically your mixture of like, kind of like a heavy hitter and like a light hitter. That's what and then the defender is a heavy hitter and a blocker. And with the attacker, it's more about speed, and with the defender, it's more about blocking and heavy hitting. Balanced is a mixture of both. So I will say that right now, some characters are better than others. There are a few characters that can be disappointing. For example, the pink Zeo Ranger, for example, she can be very useful, but she can be overpowered. Like, let's say you go up against a balanced or defender. Honestly, any type. You can get beat easily if you are not quick enough. So I think what the game does, it demands you to be a little bit more quick when it comes to with an attacker, because if your attacker gets hit, you're gonna take a lot of damage. So that's kind of one of those things where it's like, why would you play as that character then? Because it kind of, you can get good at it. You can get good at the character. You can get good at playing as the character. But I feel like the characters, like, there are characters that are better than others, and it kind of takes away from the enjoyment of, you know, making your own types of teams of Rangers, and like being able to like feel confident going into a fight. Like, if you can get overpowered, like, people are starting to find very, very easy ways of taking people out. For example, this will bounce off to the assistants. Now, the assistants are basically the other 2 Rangers in the back of your primary leader Ranger, and they basically are there to assist you, and that costs you about 5 of your energy, and we'll get to the energy. And the energy... Okay, we'll get to the energy. I want to jump in and start talking about the energy, but I don't want to talk about it yet. The assistants. There are types of assistants. There are assistants that will shoot, for example, the Mighty Morphin Pink Ranger. She shoots her bow, and that's a ranged attack. There's this big behemoth dude. I don't know what his name is. He's red, and he, like, is basically your block, but he's also an attack. So he'll block an attack, and then he'll do an attack. He'll block an attack, and he'll do an attack. It does not work against when he does a red move, red color move, if you know what I'm saying, for people who played the game. So watch out for that. So what else do we have? We got Goldar, who can do this like little rush move forward. We got the Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger, who can do something like that too, except with her sabers, which is really cool. I like that one. There are lots and lots of different types of like ways that the assistant can help you, so that's cool. I like that they keep it mixed up with what they can do to help you, which makes you want to, you know, take the time to learn all these different moves and learn all these different types of like like ways of what works for you and what team of Rangers is best for you and what isn't and stuff like that. So there's that. So, and you can upgrade your Rangers. You can upgrade them, and you know what I like to do is I like to make sure that my Rangers' health is, you know, as maxed out as possible. So I do tend to make sure I get them all with maximum health, but it doesn't always work. You can have the highest health against an opponent and you will still get beat. It is also about in this game being smart. If you are not smart, you are going to get your ass whooped. So that is a thing. And don't worry, that's my only swear word I'll do this time. So this game requires a lot of concentration, a lot of focus, and if you are in a bad mood, you're going to get your ass kicked. I know, trust me, because it has happened to me a lot. I have gotten beat because I was in a mood, or I didn't want to play the game right now, but I was like, I just want to get a few boxes and just open them and then just, you know, be at my way. And that gets me to the boxes. There are these morphine boxes that you get, and these morphine boxes give you like cards, like little biometrics, like a certain amount of, you know, Rangers, and then when you have that amount, you can unlock them or you can upgrade them. So it's kind of like Marvel Future Fight or DC. It's kind of like those. And that doesn't bother me. It does not bother me at all. And I will say this right now, when we were playing the beta, if you watch my first part of the beta that I played, the game was actually better than it was now. And we are going to get into the big problems with this game, okay? Ever since the game's release, I've noticed a lot of problems with the game, okay? It glitches like crazy. Like sometimes I'll be fighting and then he'll glitch out and he'll like be standing weird while he's hitting me. So you can't even tell anymore when he's gonna hit you, how he's gonna hit you. So the glitch messes with your head. You don't know what to do at that point because you're sitting there fighting a guy who's glitched. He looks like he's about to turn into like a zombie or something. I don't know what's wrong with him. As far as with the swearing thing. Hello. What the fuck? Did you see that? Did you? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with him? What the fuck is wrong with him? Dude, you have... Did it miss? What the fuck? The game is more glitchy than originally. What the fuck? Oh shit, he missed. Dude, you have to let me beat you now. You're glitched as all living fuck. You have to lose, dude. Oh wait, he's fixed actually. For a second I thought he was screwed. Gotta get my power back. Nice. Get the fuck back. Oh shit. Don't you not gonna win, bitch. Did I win? Who won? Oh, I won. Woo. And sometimes the game will think you lost. Like, I remember when the game timed out on me, because you can get timeouts more often than you do in any other fighting game in this one. When it timed out, I lost. I thought I won. Like, I beat him. Okay, so, watch. Okay, so here's what happened. I was playing the game. We were both standing on the far ends, the corners. I got Kimberly. I hit my assistant, shot him, hit him, and I thought I won. But no, the game said it was a draw. I was like, a draw? I won. Like, that made no sense. So that is annoying. I hope they fix that. So far, as I'm recording this video, it is April. They have not released a patch for it. Or, if they did release a patch for it, you didn't have to get it off of Google Play, Play Store, or the iOS store, wherever you usually get your updates for your games or stuff, or your other apps. It was annoying. Like, it just didn't make sense to me, and the game was better as it was in the beta, and I think I know why. And that actually gets me to my next couple points of the game. We already talked about so there is an unfair balance in this game, right? I think I already talked about that a little bit. If you don't have a certain ranger, or if you are not good at that ranger, you could easily get beat. So what I do like about the game is I like that you have to learn these moves of the other Power Rangers that you play as in the game. That's cool. I like that. It kind of teaches you to be more smart about the way you fight. Here's why I think the game started getting glitched up, and here's why I think this is where the game started going way downhill, and why it changed the score from what I originally would have gave it. So, you are unable to, as of right now, as of this time of this recording, you are unable to unlock the green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. And I know that's going to piss a lot of people off, and I know that's going to get people's water boiling. That is annoying. When the game was released, every other character that I fought against was the green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. He is probably the cheapest character I've ever played against in my life. He almost always beats me. He is probably the biggest problem in the game. He's probably the most glitched character in the game. He is a big problem with the game, and he needs to be changed to a unlockable character, because that is why this game is glitching. The reason why this game is glitching because of the paid DLC. That is a problem. You cannot even unlock him. That is a big, big step down and a big problem.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Power Rangers Legacy Wars. So, the game has just been released on Android and I think iOS. And now we get to see what the game is like in its release state. So, but before we begin the full video, I want to explain something that is bothering me. So as you can see here, we got an offer for Tommy Oliver, the Green Ranger, and here he is, $10. But here's the real kick in the ass, actually, or kick in the balls, if you will, to us fans of Power Rangers. So luckily, I'm not a huge fan of Tommy. I prefer the Red Ranger. I am one of those people. So as you can see, here's my leaders, here's my assistants, and here's my undiscovered people. Now, as you can see, Tommy's not here. And if we go to this, which is basically how you find characters, as you can see.
Okay. There's a lot. I talked about a lot of things, so it was crazy how, wow, the game has ups, the game has downs, but overall, it's a pretty decent game, and I still recommend it for Power Ranger fans and other people. What did I write down here? Can't play the game in I don't know what I was writing there. I wrote something stupid here. Okay, so I guess I can start wrapping it up and give you the final couple pieces of it and the main things to take away from this review, because I did kind of jumble things up a bit because of the story I started talking about. Okay, so we'll start with, like I said, the game requires a lot of focus, a lot of patience, and sometimes even aggression. You got to be aggressive. If you sometimes are not aggressive enough, if the other person you're fighting against is more aggressive than you, kind of like Mortal Kombat or any other fighting game, your opponent's more aggressive than you, he's probably going to beat you. So that's another thing to watch out for. I did not buy the Green Ranger. I did not buy him. He was $10. $10, guys. You spent all this time working on this game, and you charged people for Green Ranger $10. And you want to know the worst part? People actually bought it. People bought him. Why? You can't even upgrade him. Like, that's stupid. It's I don't know why people thought that was a good idea. Your crystals, your Zeo crystals, you get less of Zeo crystals than you did in the beta. In the beta, you got way more. You can't change your name without using crystals. It's annoying. Like, there's a lot of problems with this game, and there's a lot of good things about the game. The graphics look great. Gameplay, it depends on your mood. The terrible microtransactions. It's sometimes unfair balance of gameplay. Sometimes I swear to God, I think that there are hackers already who are hacking this game and winning and stuff like that. That's what it feels like sometimes to fight against people, and more often as I've been playing the game, that's been being reduced, but still it's a problem, and I think it needs to be solved very quickly. That's overall the game in a nutshell. There's no story, the gameplay is okay, and the microtransactions are shitty. You had to buy a Green Ranger, that was awful, that probably pissed a lot of people off, and it just, you might as well have just released the game earlier than you did for the 23rd, because the beta was way better. If anyone played the beta, you know what I'm talking about. The beta was much, much better. If you go back and watch the very first video I did and then the second one, you will see the difference. You will see the differences between those two videos I did, and that's just the problem. That's a big letdown. I would have given this game a very, very high score, but because of the fact that it just didn't work in the end is really, really a letdown, and the microtransactions on top of that were just ridiculous. $10 for Green Ranger. You just look at the game and you're like, really? $10? Like, maybe if it was $5, maybe sure, but $10, I feel like for example, Assassin's Creed, they got microtransactions for a costume, for costumes. Costumes that your main character is wearing in the main game of Assassin's Creed, for example. You gotta pay $20 a piece for them. That's bullshit. And I know I gotta stop swearing right now, but it is. It's legit. It's wrong. It's wrong. And it's unacceptable. So that rallies this game up to a 6 out of 10. It's a D. It didn't fail, but it didn't succeed either. Now I will say before I finish the review that there are a lot of things for when I was playing the beta that I liked and that I still like. Like, I like how you can use your coins to get a few more extra cards or extra ranger points so that you can unlock a ranger or upgrade a ranger. I like that. No other game does that for me. Not even Marvel Future Fight, not even the DC game that I play on my phone. They don't do that, and that's something I really enjoy. I really like how they did that. I was really excited for that. So they did good things, but then they did bad things that outweighed the good things, and that's what brought the game down, and that's what made the game fail, and that's what made the game terrible. Well, not terrible, but but hard to play. No, not hard to play. See, I can't even find the right words. Not hard to play. It's just okay. It's okay. It's probably the most decent Power Rangers game to date. Besides the Mega Battle one I reviewed. That one is pretty cool. I like that one. I like playing that with my sisters and my brother. It's a really cool game to play with family and friends. This game, it's multiplayer all the time. It's MVP, so that's it, guys. That's Power Rangers Legacy Wars in a nutshell, and that's the review. 6 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think. You guys think that this was a success? Do you guys think this was a failure? Do you think they were heading in the right direction? Do you think that maybe they could have did things better? Do you think it was wrong for them to do $10 for a Green Ranger? Let me know what you guys think. It's free to play, so you can go on your Play Store, your iOS, and play it. Let me know what you guys think, maybe. If you want to let me know, that'd be cool. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I'm out of here. Up, and away. See you guys.